In the United States, a home fire occurs every 93 seconds. We would like to help you make sure you don't have a flood or fire or other emergency which could result in big expenses, being displaced from your home, or an injury or even death. Two key facts. Most emergencies that happen in the home are preventable. Second, prevention doesn't happen by accident. It happens with active involvement from the homeowner. Over the next few minutes, you're going to learn about a model which can help you prevent the preventable or be ready in the case of an emergency. At vipHomeLink, we believe that most home disasters can be prevented, but we also know that disaster can strike even with the best prevention measures put in place. We want you to be ready for anything. Let's take a look at vipHomeLink's 5-stage model of emergency preparedness. Stage 1 is to prevent. There are many things you could do to prevent a flood or a fire, like proper home maintenance. Stage 2 is to prepare. This includes having an emergency plan, emergency meeting place, and even a home inventory. Stage 3 is alert. There are many ways a homeowner can be informed that there's an issue within the home, such as alarms and sensors. Stage 4 is to react. What we do in the moment will determine the outcome. For example, shutting off a water main or extinguishing a containable kitchen fire. Stage 5 is recovery. This is what we do after an emergency takes place, such as placing an insurance claim if needed. It's important to realize that the better we prevent, the less likely we are to have an emergency. The better we prepare, the more confidently and methodically we will react if something happens. The earlier we alert, the better and more quickly we can react. The better we react, the less we'll have to recover from. Let's take a closer look. It's no secret that we want you to focus on prevention. In fact, prevention is a stage that often has the greatest impact on the other 4 stages. Our research has shown home prevention is rather low, and this has been associated with a higher level of preventable claims. Most people don't do enough prevention for 3 key reasons. They don't know what to do, they don't know how often to do it, and they don't know the stakes of not doing it. Less prevention can result in an increase in the number of claims and an increase in the severity of claims. Increased prevention leads to reduced frequency of claims and reduced severity of claims. We also help our students understand the best way to prepare for emergencies, which include having a home emergency plan, a home evacuation plan, and a home inventory. One crucial preparation step is to create an evacuation plan. As home fires are chaotic and scary, you'll be more likely to escape safely if you've created an effective fire safety plan and you practice executing that safety plan on a regular basis. Effective evacuation plan for your home. You should draw a grid of your home with all of the rooms. Identify 2 exits from each room, typically a door or a window. Make sure all exits are accessible, not blocked by furniture or clutter. Determine an escape route outside from each of your home's exits. Select a meeting place outside of your home, generally in front, where everyone knows to gather. Practice the plan and different escape scenarios with your household regularly, at least twice a year. Make sure to emphasize the meeting place. Too many times, family members take different exits out of the home, and confusion causes people, especially parents, to tragically head back inside. That can create a dangerous and potentially deadly situation. When it comes to emergency planning, practice and practice often. And following your practice, review what worked and what needs to be improved. We hope you will not need to trigger your emergency evacuation plan, but we want you to be prepared just in case. A home inventory is a record of your valuables and personal belongings which you can send to your insurance company in the event of a claim, such as a fire, flood, or other event. Shockingly, over half of all Americans do not have a home inventory. Be proactive about your personal property and take the time to make a home inventory. Your insurance company will want the following information in your home inventory. A home inventory includes a detailed list of your possessions, the serial or model number of each item and manufacturer, the item's value, the date of purchase, receipts and appraisals of any large items, and a representation of your items, such as photos or videos. Your most expensive items should always have their own photos. While we work hard to prevent ever hearing that smoke alarm, we know that smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms, water alarms all play a huge role in home emergency preparedness. Alarms and sensors can help homeowners know of an issue so they can take action to address the issue in a timely manner and help to prevent a small issue from becoming a major disaster. Many detectors produce loud noises to wake homeowners from a sound sleep or other activities and to urge them to evacuate the dwelling. Some even produce flashing lights to provide an additional level of notification. Alarms and sensors, when properly placed, can help prevent a small issue from becoming a major home disaster. A significant number of fire deaths occur in homes with no smoke alarms or smoke alarms that don't work. It's scary how many smoke alarms have missing, disconnected, or dead batteries. To prevent home fire deaths or injuries, install smoke alarms in at least all of the following areas. On every level of your home, including attics and basements, one in each hallway, and one in every bedroom. You should avoid installing smoke alarms in your kitchens or bathrooms. While this may sound counterintuitive, the heat and steam in these areas all too frequently set off false alarms, causing many homeowners to disconnect or take out the batteries, rendering them useless. It's important to note that smoke alarms have expiration dates. Most are approximately 10 years after they were manufactured, so make sure to replace your smoke alarms and their batteries on time. If you're buying new smoke alarms, opt for the 10-year battery models. Also consider upgrading to interconnected smoke alarms, wired by a licensed electrician, as they offer the best detection. If a fire breaks out in one area of your home, interconnected alarms will alert the whole house. Carbon monoxide is a colorless and odorless gas that kills more than 400 people and sends more than 50,000 people to emergency rooms each year. Test your carbon monoxide alarms along with your smoke alarms on the first Saturday of each month. The fourth stage is react. React is what we do in the moment, and these actions will influence the outcome. This is where all of your preparation in stage 2 becomes action. When you're alerted to an emergency, you need to assess the situation and act accordingly. If the issue involves water or flooding, is it something which you can thwart by shutting off the water main? If it is a small, containable fire, is it something you can safely put out with a fire extinguisher? If it's a more serious issue, you should trigger your family's evacuation plan immediately to get your loved ones out of harm's way. It's important to get out and stay out, as the NFPA recommends. Go to your family's meeting place where the rest of your family should be gathering. In many homes, you may have 2 minutes or less to safely get out of your home. That's why it's important to pay attention and not dismiss an alert when it occurs. It could literally be a matter of life or death. The final stage is recovery. This is what we do after an emergency takes place. First off, is the issue stable? Is the fire out? Or has the flood stopped? What were the results of the event? Was there damage to your home? In the case of an emergency, such as a fire or a flood, it may be tempting to try and re-enter the home, but you should never re-enter the home that you've evacuated due to an emergency unless the authorities involved give you the go-ahead. If there was damage to your home or property, contact your insurance agent or carrier. You'll most likely need to submit an insurance claim. If it was a major event, you'll definitely need your home inventory from stage 2. Your agent or carrier will guide you through the next steps, including housing arrangements if you're displaced from your home. Remember, emergencies can happen without warning. That's why it's imperative that you prepare, so you're ready for the unexpected. You've now learned the vipHomeLink 5 stages of emergency preparedness. Getting active about the steps we covered today can help you prevent the preventable and be prepared for the unexpected.